Today, guys, you're going to be trying Irish whiskey versus Scotch whiskey.
Oh! Yes!
It's battles of whiskeys today. We're doing Irish whiskey versus Scotch and seeing who will win.
I did Bourbon versus Scotch, and from memory, Bourbon was the winner.
won, yes.
So now we have like a semi-final.
Irish whiskey is the best. I prefer Scotch to bourbon.
I prefer bourbon to Scotch usually. I am not picky at all.
Right.
But yeah, Irish number one, then probably bourbon and Scotch.
Try is what got me into whiskey. I didn't really give whiskey the time of day until I came in here and tried some really fancy whiskeys.
I don't really like whiskey still to this day. They make me do mad things. I turn into a mad bitch, so yeah.
Okay, round one. Fight.
That smells like an Irish whiskey to me. Okay, you've gone and...
Yeah, don't try to stop me.
That is gorgeous.
It's nice. I'm trying
Okay,
to,
we have very different judgments of the word sip.
That tastes like an Irish whiskey to me.
Yeah?
That didn't really smell like anything to me, but then the taste of it gave me shivers from the inside out.
There's like over 200 years of tradition here that we could ruin with one bad decision.
Oh my god. This funny haha internet video.
The stakes are
the
stakes are real.
Tastes like Jameson.
Does it? Maybe it does. This is the thing. I always go on about how much I love Jameson. Could not pick it out of a lineup.
No, but it is burny, like there's still a burn and linger in my
Yeah.
throat, but the aftertaste is quite sweet. I like that.
Oh wow, okay. That's like old book levels of musk. It's a good thing.
No, yeah, a lot of us got this. It's probably gonna space in a few days.
Oh, that's a Scotch for sure. That's smoky.
Yeah, I probably should have smelled it first.
No.
Do you know what?
No.
I'm assuming our immediate guess from the colours is correct.
I think so too. However, our game is not pick which one's Irish, it's which one do you like more.
Oh shit!
It's like Sophie's Choice. I was like, they're both really good.
The question is, which do you prefer? The question is not which is which. The question is, which do you prefer?
Oh.
That's the question.
I would say that's the Scottish one. That's the Irish one. This is really like smooth and mild. This is really strong and hot.
And oaky.
I think I'm gonna go with O.
Drama, conflict. I think I'm gonna go with X.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with X.
Preferably, my favorite would be the X.
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 Prefer X.
Prefer
X-Men.
I can tell you that the X is Jameson Irish whiskey.
We're Irish!
And O is Bill Cummins and Islay single malt Scotch whisky.
Oh, okay.
Kill
Yeah.
common.
Can we all just take a moment that I said that was Jameson?
You did. Yeah.
Hire me.
That would be the typical flavour I'd expect
Yeah.
if I got a whiskey somewhere.
Well,
I'm letting the side down, but that was good.
someone's gonna lose their passport by the end of this.
Yikes. My name is fully Gaelic, so I could move to Scotland and I'd get away with it, I think.
I suppose, yeah. Oh god, okay.
You cannot beat Jameson though.
Oh no,
it
it is my favorite. Yeah.
unbelievable. I just love it. I just
The best.
Everything. Hot
Yeah.
whiskeys, stunning. Cocktails, unbelievable. On its own, it's just so versatile.
This X smells very similar to the other X.
I'm taking this way too
No,
seriously.
no, this is
Fate of the nation, really.
the fate of the nation. A nation holds its breath.
Okay, yeah, I think O is.
We haven't tasted them yet, so let's not blow our load just yet, okay? But I think are we on the same page?
The X smells like Scotch to me.
Oh, so we're just flat out saying it. Okay, fair enough, but we are on the same page. Yeah, well, that's definitely the Scotch.
Has to be.
It's like
has
100%.
to be.
That's Irish, that's Scotch.
I like the aftertaste.
The aftertaste is, yes. Whew, there's a bit of heat in that one, yeah.
That hits a bit hard.
Yeah. Not as hard as the last one, the last
No.
Scotch.
Might be a bit, some peaty nuances to this.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
We don't really know what we're talking about, do we?
Having a fucking clue.
No. Cheers.
Just here for the drink.
This one's smoky as well.
Oh no!
Ooh, that's lovely.
That's powers.
What do you think?
Oh, that like sat on me tongue for a while because I just didn't have the energy to drink it.
Didn't know how difficult this decision making would be.
We have to be honest with these
Okay.
because those fucking gremlins down there in the comments are going to give us shit if we just say, oh, that's Irish, that's our favourite. We have to be honest about our opinion on this.
I think the X is Irish. And the X is the most pleasant one as well.
Of the two, I prefer X. and I think X is the Irish one.
It's this one for me. I prefer it. If it's Scottish, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being from Scotland, right? Look at your one from Brave. Everything worked out for her.
Yes. If you had a chance to change your drink, would you?
It's the O for me.
It's the O for me as well. I think it's the Irish one. And if it's not, I'm happy to say that the Scotch is better. But
Yeah,
for
agreed.
me, the
Big O
is
for the
better.
gals.
Yeah. What? I'm sorry, that doesn't exist.
Whoever told you that's lying, Dermot.
So I can tell you that the X is a 14-year-old Tullamore Dew Irish whiskey.
And O is Aaron Single Malt Scotch Whisky.
Is it old?
10 years old.
Ah, yeah.
So we had a 14-year-old Irish whiskey versus a 10-year-old Scotch there.
Wowzers!
No
I love Tullamore
fucking
Dew.
way! I love Tullamore Dew as well.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
And the O is a 10-year-old Aaron Scotch whiskey.
Wow.
Scotch whiskey.
Wow.
Wow!
When I asked you at the start, was there any kind of distinct characteristics between Irish whiskey and Scotch whiskey? I think that's quite obvious after comparing two already. Like, they're very different.
Just also a fun fact, when whiskey was invented in Ireland, there was like a 200-year gap in Irish inventions. 300-year
really?
gap. So the Irish invented whiskey or found out how to make whiskey, and they were like, well, lads, stop it there. Let's just enjoy this for the next while.
I would could have sworn that was Scotch.
Yeah, same.
Could have sworn.
But
it
now
was.
that you've said it, I'm like, oh.
We're traitors to our country, but what are you gonna do?
I feel like the Scots must have had so many like fights in the bar back in the day. Like if they were drinking this stuff, they must have been just digging the head off each other.
It's good stuff,
Because
though.
I feel like digging the head off you.
Is that the whiskey or just like...
No, I'm just sick of you now.
Colour threw me off the last time because I completely fucked it up. So I'm not gonna go by
I
the
think
colour.
you threw me off last time.
Do you think it was me? Fine, blame me. Fuck's sake.
X is definitely the piss of a dehydrated person. And O is definitely a more hydrated person.
Yeah, that's
still-
you, that's me. I'm O, he's X.
So again, this one's looking darker.
Yes.
This one's looking lighter.
Yes.
But I've had 4 shots, so it's hard to remember.
Yes. We're a little bit into this game now, and it
Is
is
this the last round?
getting more difficult. That's only number 3.
Fuck.
Has to, you just go by smell, but we were wrong
I
last
just
time.
think Colin's trying to fuck with us now.
Colin's always trying to fuck with this stuff.
His eyes.
Look at those ratty little
There's a story behind the eyes.
ratty little duplicitous little devious little eyes that I just can't help but get lost in. Sorry, snap out of it.
X?
X.
Cheers.
See, we haven't tasted the second one yet, but
If that's not Scotch, what the fuck is?
right?
I kind of like that one. That's a nice one.
It's nice, spicy.
That's a nice one.
Mild.
Remember we were saying like the Scotchy, the kind of smoky taste
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you normally get from Scotch. If X is the Scotch, it wasn't that smoky.
Right.
Oh.
Oh.
Those are the exact same
Yeah,
as the last one. Those are the exact same as the last one.
No. No, no. No, no, no. No, don't like that one. That one's, ooh, that's not good.
Do I sound like an alcoholic when I'm like, that's a lovely daytime whiskey? Like you drink that during the day?
You're saying that that's like a festival whiskey.
Yeah.
The difference between these two is exactly the same as the difference between the last two.
I agree.
And no.
Maybe we're just attaching a smoky flavour profile to Scotch when that might not be the case, Dermot.
Initial thoughts, I'm gonna go with X because I know I definitely don't like that one. That was pain.
I'm gonna have to go against you on this one. I prefer O.
I'm gonna go with O.
One more shot.
Yeah, definitely O.
I think they're going
Have I picked Scotch again?
I think this is a Scotch, but I prefer that one.
Yeah, I think it's. I'm the same. Yeah, I think I'm the same.
I can tell you that the X is Naked Grouse Scotch Whiskey.
And O
Which
is
one?
Paddy's Irish Whiskey.
Oh, yay, okay, cheap and cheerful, like myself.
That explains
I love Paddy's though.
a lot. That's why I couldn't drink it.
You don't like Paddy's?
No.
Really?
No. When have you ever seen a woman drink Paddy's?
Oh my god, and I've had Paddy's whiskey before.
I haven't.
And it ended really bad.
We're about to have the last one now, but by this point, Scotch might not be winning based on the other people's guesses.
True, because
So-
this video does not happen the way it's happening to us.
Yeah.
These colours are very similar.
These colours are very similar, aren't they?
We'll do like a color test again. Oh, these are pretty much the same.
To be honest, the fate of both nations rests on this last drink. It all comes down to this.
Out of all of the whiskies that we've gotten, these two are the most
Similar
looking.
Yeah.
From an appearance standpoint. Smoky, that's a Scotch.
Smells nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's phenomenal.
I really like that one, yeah.
So you get the old book. Did you get it from this?
Very old.
And that
book.
like kind of
A
yeah.
nice old book. An
Yeah.
old book you would actually read.
Read, yeah.
That tastes like Scotch to me.
I don't know. I don't know.
It tastes like something though that I've had before.
There's no burn. There's nothing.
No, the flavour is really nice.
Let's
But
just drink the
I
other
give
one.
you
We'll find out.
Let's just drink
just
the
fuck
other
it.
one. Okay. Give it a whiff.
That's vanilla-y, right?
This one tastes like bookie as well.
That's smoother. Always smoother. It makes
But
me-
that means nothing. That could be a pot still and that could be a single malt. Like,
That tastes like the Irish one to me. Right?
I think X like is the sweetest, but O goes down easiest. But then there's like a kind of little fumey
That's gone right up my
a
nose.
fumey thing at the end.
can I pick both? I
Why
can pick
not both?
I think I'm gonna pick both.
Oh, Colin, why are you doing this? Why did you have to take something as beautiful and pure as drinking whiskey and make it into something stressful? Why did you do that? Why? Why, Colin? Why? What did I do to you? Don't answer that.
To be honest, this is a really hard one. It's kind of 50-50, but I'm just gonna go with X.
I'm the same. I'm like it's only X only just outdid O, I think.
But I think O is smoother. I think I'm voting O.
I want to pick them both, but like this one's ever so slightly more preferable to me.
I prefer the X.
Give me a second.
I think the X is a smoother finish. It's easier to drink. I think the O is the Irish one, but I think that it's a little bit zingy. But I just think I prefer the X.
I do think the O is Irish, but I do think I prefer the X. Yeah.
I can tell you that the X is Teeling's 24-year-old Irish whiskey.
And the O is Johnny Walker Blue Label.
Well,
Oh, okay. Well, that's also a really good whiskey. So I'm glad they were both like good.
Teelings!
Irish whiskey.
Yes! Mom, the Irish!
Yes, Teelings.
So happy to be wrong.
Teeling's whiskey is fantastic.
Oh, it's unreal. Yeah,
it really
yeah.
is. Like, it's actually, I think it's one of my favorite distillery tours in Dublin.
I think we're traitors to our country, to our nation, and I think we might have to leave.
Unless the other four triers redeem us. Otherwise, would any of the Scottish distilleries like to taste testers? We will really
Hey.
like your product.
Is a €220 bottle of Scotch whiskey.
What?
Oh, this is the Johnny Walker Blue. I've heard Johnny Walker Blue
Oh
Label
my
is very
God.
expensive. Yeah.
Teeling's 24 is a
€670.
euro bottle of Irish whiskey.
This is the second time I've had this, and oh my god, I feel terrible.
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah.
Holy crap! I've never actually had such an expensive whiskey in my hand ever.
I know, I feel powerful. The amount of...
I feel unworthy, to be totally honest. Sorry.
I
Oh
can
my
see
God.
that is so different from everything else I've had before that I'm not surprised that it is that much money.
But you know what? Do you know what the mental thing is? Everything we've had today, I loved equally. So you give me the bottle of fucking Paddy's, and,
No.
and the bottle of Teelings, I'd be like happy out. Yeah.
The game was, which do you prefer?
Yeah.
But everything we tried was great. There was nothing that we ever went like, oh god, oh definitely this one, because this one's, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? So, like that's something to be said for.
Yeah, it was,
It was a lot of
really
fun.
interesting.
It was nice, different from just like trying things and giving your opinion, like actually comparing stuff and like having a little competition. That was fun.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Nesbitt.
I loved every second of that shoot. It was incredible. I loved trying both whiskies. I loved comparing. I loved the flavour profiles.
Billy
And
Conley.
At the end of the day, I think what reigned true for the shoot was that we were able to sniff out the better quality whiskey.
Ian McGregor.
Oh my god.
No.
Stop.
What's wrong? Hey, subscribe, hit the button below and then hit the notification bell there and it'll tell you
whenever we put videos out in the mini Windy and Fleety, you get these
Spice Skittles!
Space Skittles.